Oh, you're bisexual? You must be gay. No, just bisexual. Oh, okay. So you're confused. No, just bisexual. Oh, you're just greedy. Maybe so. That was shit. Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I have something super cool planned for today. As we all know, I am bisexual. So, and today is Bisexual Visibility Day. So I was thinking that it'd be really cool if I did kind of like a half-cut crease look that represented the bisexual flag. So to start off, I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows. Okay, shut up, Kevin. Bam. Uh-oh. Back again. Back to back me. That's one brow. Ooh, I'll be going ham with the brows, y'all. I think this is the first time my brows have matched on this channel. So, love that. So let's talk about how I knew I was bisexual. I've known I was bisexual, I'd say since like 3rd grade. Well, okay. I knew that I liked boys in 2nd grade. I knew that I liked girls since like kindergarten. But like coming to terms and like putting a label on that has been like kind of weird. Because there were times where I was like, okay, I'm gay. Like I like men. Like there's nothing else you can really be. But also at the same time, like I had these, real feelings for women. And so I was like, well, I have to be straight if I like girls. And I did toil in middle school. I did toil with the idea of bisexuality. It was kind of perceived as like, I don't want to say a cop out, but kind of like fake. A lot of people just straight up like did not believe me, so having to kind of like, I don't know, come to terms with that was really odd as like a teenager. So let's see, my first girl crush was this girl named Melina. I was a little kid, and she was just like, she was the first love of my life. Like I loved her, like she could do no wrong in my eyes. And I remember one moment specifically that I was like, oh yeah, I'm in love, even though I was like literally 7. I remember being on the bus and we were like going to like an orchard or something. It was like a school field trip in like the 1st grade. And we were like seat buddies, and I was like, whoa, this is so cool. Like I'm actually sitting next to like a girl right now. She started getting tired and then just like fell asleep on, she fell asleep on my shoulder. And I remember like being so scared. I was like, I can't move. Like I didn't want her to move. Like I was like, I like this. And that entire bus trip, I was like not wanting her to, not wanting to disturb her and her to like, wake up and think that I wanted her to get off of me. And then my first guy, I think he was black actually. I don't know. He was just like, he was like a bad kid. He wasn't bad, he was just kind of like a class clown. But for the longest time, like I told myself like, you just want to be like him. You know what I mean? You don't really like have feelings. I kind of lived in a state of confusion for years. For years, I didn't know who I was. So when my bisexuality like really kicked off was middle school. Oh my god. I transferred to like this new middle school. And it was just like filled with cute white guys or at least white guys I thought were cute. Realizing now that they're not cute because they're all drug addicts and cocaine sniffers. To my, 11, 12-year-old mind, I thought they were the sexiest things in sliced bread. And, now looking back, like I realized how strong I was to be like 12 saying to other people like, yeah, I'm gay, yeah, I think he's cute, yeah, he's hot. Like, wow. That's where the real problem started, because I had people like telling me, yeah, you're gay. I wanted to deny it because I knew I had these feelings for women. I remember this so vividly. I remember Googling like liking boys and girls, and I, stumbled upon the term bisexuality, and I was like, oh, this describes me to a T. So I remember the next day I came into school and I was like, ha, I'm bisexual, bitches. I remember the first person I told was like my best friend at the time, this cute little short girl who was like the only person who was like my friend through it all. And I remember like trying to like sign it to her. I was like, I had to tell you something important. And I was like, and then I like pointed to a boy and a girl. They're like, what? And I did it like, we did this for like 2 or 3 minutes. And she was like, Kevin, what are you trying to tell me? And I was like, I think I'm bisexual. And that was really it. Like, that's really all she said. She was like, oh, okay. She accepted me for who I was, no matter who that person was. And, you know, she'll always have a special place in my heart, so. I don't think people realize, like, how much of an effect they have on others. Like, I don't think she realized, like, that I think of that way about her, or that, like, she had that much of an effect on me, but she did. So here's what everyone wants to hear. My coming out story actually is kind of simple. So, I was at, like, Jesus camp, basically. It was, like, a collection of teenagers praising the Lord for, like, a literal week. We had, like, hour-long worships, like, twice a day. They passed around Post-it notes, and they were like, write a prayer. Write to someone in need, and, like, write a prayer, like, to God about them. And so I wrote, like, give someone the courage to, like, face a new challenge, or something like that. And, like, subconsciously, like, I knew I was writing it about myself, but I was like, I'm gonna write this to someone else, and, like, someone else is gonna have, like, the courage to do, like, something they need to do. Deep down, I always knew, like, it was for me. Like, we had, like, an hour of free time after lunch. And I remember, like, going into my best, like, 3 girlfriends' rooms, and, like, sitting them down on the bed, like, guys, I have something really important to tell you. So I sat down, and I was like, oh my God, I was like so jittery, I was like, I can't even say it. And I just looked at them and I said, I'm bisexual. And, like, they were like, oh, okay. So what do you guys, like, want to do after? And I was like, okay. Like, there was no freak out, there was no, like, you know, what? Like, they weren't even upset, like, I, like, lied to them for all these years. Just having that acceptance was good enough. I don't know how I feel about this. So I am a hetero-romantic bisexual. It just means that, like, I'm more likely to have an emotional relationship with a woman than I am with a man.
You thought it was over.
Alright, I think that's one eye done. I'm gonna finish the other one, then I'm gonna come back. See ya. Alright, after 10 minutes of literally almost going blind trying to put on falsies, I am back. It just covered my fucking eyelid in black. I think my eyelids are glued shut, so that's so fun. Like, love it. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been a great time. This was such a video that I've wanted to make for such a long time, even though I've, like, only been on YouTube for a month. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, click, all that stuff. Bye. This is true beauty.